So there is moss production. I guess most of the moss production goes towards the tree seedlings. Maybe I should build this a little bit differently. But also, I guess there should be enough resources to make more moss. But I will use splitters anyway, instead of the army of inserters. Can't really regulate the amount of moss that's taken away properly if I have no splitter installed. So now only half of the moss is taken away. I guess there will be other opportunities where moss will be stolen. Now I need to look at building more moss farms. I will need stone bricks and soil. I see that there is soil. Yeah, I think the moss growing takes 80 seconds by default. And that probably only if I have all the moss in there already to be grown. So I need to place moss items to improve the speed of these machines. Similar with the trees and the seaweed, I guess. And also for animal creatures later. They do only produce things if there are animals in there. To make more animals or animal products. Alien animals. Still need stone bricks. I guess they are quite far down. Now I need iron plates. Does the car still have some? Yes. Now I need more soil. I guess I will just build these 6 more moss farms. That should already help. If I still have space up there. I guess in Minecraft the moss could just be the grass that's spreading everywhere. I'm not sure if there's a moss item. Oh, a new moss block. Well, guess I didn't keep up with the updates. Or I'm just not remembering it. Maybe it was in 119 or 120. Don't know what I played last. Ah, yes, that. I hope that's not dangerous, like replacing diamond blocks or something. Okay, only stone. That is maybe okay. Or stone-like items. Maybe it also replaces the deep stone. I forgot what it's called. Deep slate, probably. Maybe I can move this carbon dioxide pipe. And now these machines are showing that they need actually to have moss in them. So I will put moss there so they can actually complain about something else. Now they don't have power. I guess before that they also didn't have power, but they had other priorities. Ah, you can compost the moss, I guess. Okay, that makes more bone meal then. Then you don't need to kill skeletons, except if you need bones for dogs. I think later there will be better machines that produce even more moss. Yeah, sometimes there's all the things that I already did in Minecraft, they become boring at some point. Then I last tried to, I think, cartography the end and make maps of everything and look for all the end cities and steal all the elytras. But at some point that also is boring, I guess, right from the start. I sometimes just try to ignore the Ender Dragon and just go towards the outer areas with some stones that I then just build behind each other. I will die a few times then, but after I have left the area where the dragon sees me, then I survive. I think now I'm out of stone here. I wonder if I have any other opportunity to make stone. I could make processed iron ore and copper rate 2. I think that's the only other stone sources besides, well, stone brick. I don't know if I guess stone brick is made from stone anyway. Or from rich clay and sand. But rich clay is currently very expensive to make, so that's not an option. Maybe I should just mine more stone, which is also possible, but produces an annoying byproduct, kerogen, which I already also can't get rid of yet. Oh, yes. That's my kerogen chest graveyard. I guess I might just use steel chests there. Or maybe more iron chests for now. Need more iron plates for more iron chests to store more of the kerogen. Now it's funny how those inserters move. That is what I play Factorio for. So I think since raw fiber is actually not as efficient as wood would be, I should just send the wood through directly instead of making the raw fiber. And then it would be used in the steam engines, and not the raw coal would be used. Yeah, I think Minecraft might also have a gaming network effect, and people mostly play it for the people and not only for the game, or also if they have good mods that mod away certain boring parts, then that might also be interesting. I guess I am producing enough iron plates right now. I need to check whether that's enough or not. And I think I don't have a similar thing for copper yet, which I maybe should do. Normally you could just smelt the iron ore directly, but I'm crushing the iron ore first, or making processed iron ore in a jaw crusher, so that's actually crushing. And then stone also comes out of it, but right now the stone isn't moving because the processed iron ore belt is full. There are more of these wind turbines. I think at the moment I should still have enough energy. Don't know why all these advanced foundries are using less electricity in the last 20 minutes or so. Let's look at the copper production. Maybe. There's this copper grade 2, also made in a jaw crusher. Don't really know what the jaw crusher item looks like. This one needs steel and steam engines, so I guess I have to go somewhere. Except, no, I don't have steel in my bar, just steam engines. The waves are still waving. I think this iron line is the one coming from up there, where I just was. Might just steal some iron to make more iron chests. And put away more of this kerogen stuff. And I hope soon I can research something to get rid of it. I mean, I can already make shale oil with steam, but then I would have to store fluids. I could make condensates out of the shale oil, but then I would get fluid condensates and heavy oil. And the fluid condensates are just not usable right now. Petroleum gas processing stage 1. So I would have to wait until all these researches are done. I guess I might even have to research the next science pack after the one I'm working on right now. So that's a lot of science that I still have to do until I can actually get rid of the kerogen. So maybe I will need more of these chests. Let's just already build this. More kerogen graveyard. Maybe I could transform some of it into shale oil and not care about the rest. So there should be two waves going opposite to each other. This wave sort of goes left and this wave sort of goes right. It's a bit funny. Now it's a square of things, I think. Not exactly sure, I would have to measure it, but it looks a bit square. Was just checking, I did actually learn all my languages today, that's good. Might not always happen. I wanted to get steel. And then probably something else that I forgot. Wait, steel is there, and I turned off my alt mode. Jaw crushers. I will now go to the right and look if these rocks have already produced anything. And later I need to actually see if I can progress any further with the science. Oh, I didn't insert any, or I didn't put any power poles next to this. Why does it make funny music? I guess the animals love each other a bit. There are lots of different animal animations in there. There are some creatures in fluids and some insects. And some other animals in plants, apparently. Anyway, I do now need some other recipe probably for rocks. So there's this one that I'm currently working towards, which needs these rock cocoons that I'm working on now. And then I get more rocks, but I need a rock paddock. Where do I get this? I think it's that one. And I just need copper for that. I think this is copper. Maybe I only need one of these machines so I can build the other one directly below it. It was the rock paddock, that one. They live there and make something. Okay, no, they hatch there and just produce more of themselves by just hatching, I guess. There are 10 of these cocoons and it produces 2 of the creatures itself. And I need native flora as well as moss. So some of this native flora needs to split off. I mean, this is moss, native flora is something else. Maybe the moss has been flown in from my world where I arrived in. Oh no, I guess the moss resided on stones. I harvested it from stones that I collected. And weirdly enough, it's not called native flora, even though it seems a bit native. If I harvested it from here. There are already 19 of them. And I also need to put rocks in there. I guess I can just steal this one once enough of the cocoons have been made. I think I'm almost out of inserters. And the car doesn't have any inserters, I guess. And then I just need more water barrels. Maybe I need to make more barrels. And now I could just, maybe after this crafting, steal the rock, put it in there. And eventually this process will produce more rocks. Now this just needs power. Okay, I guess I could just loop this. Will look a bit weird, but I think it will work. And then this also needs an output soon. This process will take 160 seconds times something, I guess times 10 or 11. Because the speed of the machine is only 0.09. I have to wait until there are enough creatures inside so that it actually goes faster. But I don't really want to speed it up just now. But I might just install the output, which will be empty barrels and rocks. The rocks can go in a chest, and the empty barrels will eventually go up. Towards this build. I think now I might spend the time with copper creation, copper refining, with the new jaw crushers that I have, and also I need some of these advanced foundries. I hope 5 are enough for now. It will take a while until I arrive somewhere. This is still just at 6%. I guess there's still a lot of copper. Don't really need to replace this, but it's always better to get some byproduct out of it that I need. That stops other byproducts from being produced. I guess this gray stuff is coal dust. And coal dust also produces ash. But the coal dust is a byproduct of splitting ash up. Anyway, I will just split up the copper ore. I think there's no electric power so far at this place. Jaw crushers. I'm out of inserters. Guess I need to get some. Also belts. Belts are probably in my car. Maybe not enough for forever. So I might as well just drive up with some power poles. I need inserters and belts. Maybe even something else that I don't remember. I will just go towards the tree seedling factories and get rid of some tree seeds. And then the logs in there. I wonder where sand is being produced. Maybe not very close. Oh, sand should be further to the left. There's one belt, or maybe multiple belts that go to the left. I guess the tree seedlings as well as the wood. There's my car. There's a pipe. Why is there no power in these power poles? There must be something wrong. Now I need to check which connection isn't correct, I guess. Right there. That's what happens if you build from within a car. Power seems to be there. Oh. This needs copper grade 1. How do I make copper grade 1? I guess I need to remove this again. Or make the copper ore go somewhere else first. Copper grade 1. Automated screener. I can make one of them. I guess I'll just make it further to the left. I guess I just had to take stuff off the belt and not remove the belt. And now let this go to the left. Let's get some power over here. And then build a splitter. Right will be something to do with copper. I guess copper grade 1. There's also grade 3, 4. Okay, then there's low grade copper dust, copper rejects, low grade copper, high grade copper, sintered copper, reduced 99.9% copper and copper ore, and copper enriched biomass. At least I don't have to do all these things now. Just the one thing. Okay, this should be correct. And this then just goes there. And I guess I then have to split the stone as well. There will be stone and this copper grade 2. And I would like to build more of these automated screeners. So this process can actually function a bit better. To the left there will be stone. Okay, now it's sorted correctly. And there will just be some of these advanced foundries. Which will make copper out of copper grade 2. I guess the inserters don't need any power. This is working quite quickly. Don't really need to balance this at the moment. Just need to make sure that there's input priority left. So this new method actually has priority. And now I want more of these screeners. They need more steel and iron plates and fluid mining drills. I can make some of those soon. I just need more of these air core inductors. Okay. Steel and iron plates. I guess I should take the belt, or should make a belt that takes the stone away. Even if it's not very much. But I think it's still not nothing. Oh no, don't do that. There's soil. Might get rid of some soil. So where can I insert the stone? I guess I have to go somewhere through the factory. This will not really look beautiful, but it will serve the purpose. This should only be stone. I guess I might do a balancer there. So it actually arrives on both sides. And now I wanted steel and iron plates. And not to run into things. And I might look at the creature chamber progress. There is steel. It was greener. Just 2 at the moment. I still need small parts, which are not very far away. Just there. And put some of them into the car. I expected that. I was trying to avoid things and then couldn't avoid any longer. So there are now some water barrels running around. This still is just at 69%. That might still take a while. I think I could just put the flora in a chest. And the moss in there. Or in there. Okay, now I will go back and try to fix the copper. I will have to drive around parts of the factory again. Maybe I will arrive today. That's the big tree farm. Hope I can get through here somewhere, otherwise I might have to make myself a way. Maybe 3 inserters would be enough per side. Still have more of those. And I guess that can go there. And I also guess I might just move this further down. And then I could do this and that. Still need to add the inserters and some power. And maybe the 5th machine. Right now the screener can only be used for copper, which is fine. There's no fuel arriving at parts of this factory. I guess this only runs on wood, this mining facility, and the rest relies on coal and coal dust. I guess that's okay. Not everything needs to work at every time. Let's look at this. I think now I would actually like to have a balancer there. So not just one of the machines is working. And then I think this belt should definitely have priority over the other belt that also produces ash or takes ash with itself. I guess the priority is already properly specified, because these inserters take copper plates because they have blacklisted ash, and only if there's space on this belt they will transport things from the belt above. I will now again look at the rock production. And if there are 2 more rocks, then I can put them in the rock production, so that is 3 times as fast. Okay, this pipe had 2 hits now. Barely survived. It lives a dangerous life. %93%. Still not very fast. I think I will go for a little break, and maybe after the break the rocks will be produced, and then I might continue. See you after the break, I guess. Okay, we are back. And I guess we have our first creatures being made. It's just 1 rock, apparently. Oh no. It was multiple ones. Just... I didn't split it correctly. I didn't say output priority rock to the right. I guess now there are barrels in there, and the rock might be at the end of this belt. I think I picked one up there. And now there are 3 of these creatures inside, and the production happens faster, I guess. Not really sure about the numbers. What would happen if there's none? Okay, then this would totally break and it would have to start again. That's quite sad. But good to know. So don't interrupt their growing up. And now I probably need to do some other things. Like listening to the music inside this reproductive complex. Disabled by script, that probably means because there are no rocks inside, nothing can happen. I will now look at what else the science pack needs and just prepare those buildings already. Because it doesn't really make sense to do nothing. Except listening to this music. Science pack. Where is the new science pack? That one. I guess glassware is what I need. Glassware needs these rubber stoppers. Molten glass is something I have already. And rubber stoppers need latex, and latex needs I guess latex slabs, and they need sodium alginate, creamy latex, and formic acid. Creamy latex is easy to do. Sodium alginate, I guess that is a bit more complicated, but still doable. And then there's formic acid, which right now is not anywhere. I guess it's in full render rocks. So I need to actually kill those creatures, sadly, to get formic acid and a lot of other ugly things. Only later I can research making formic acid from other things. Biotechnology stage 2. Probably a level 3 science pack. Still quite far away. This is already at a quarter of the craft. I will try to fill this up with enough rocks. Once I do that, I can make more of them. I can fill this again. And then I can go on producing other things. I will look for sodium alginate. I haven't made this yet anywhere. So I will look if I can make this. I need a high pressure furnace. That's this one. I need more small parts. And more stone bricks. I guess I could take the stone bricks and bring them over here, just to make things easier in the future. There are the stone bricks. Okay, what else does this sodium alginate need? Stone, limestone, seaweed. I think seaweed is this green stuff. Limestone. I don't know where that is. Probably there. And I don't know if I have stone. I have. It's the stony stuff there. Oops. Don't do that. I forgot to bring the seaweed. I guess alginate is made with algae. And then just water. Seaweed. But how much? I guess I might just combine limestone and seaweed. And there we have sodium alginate. Once I already crafted. 75%. Almost time for the next one. I just need to get the water. Fill steal some stones, and then I can't run into them with the car. Okay, that's that. I think one inserter and one chest should be enough. I might already make creamy latex in a washer. Limestone and sap. I have both of these things quite close. Need to make more splitters. This also needs water. And of course power. And I might just build a tank there. Or quite close to this place. Not much more to do except latex slabs. I don't really want to compost this right now. I'm just waiting for the formic acid. I guess I need to build a slaughterhouse eventually, sadly. It's an evil mod pack. Glass, stone bricks and steam engines. There's glass. And the steam engines might be in the car. Yeah, I don't know if it's just dairy, but I guess some animals do give something and don't die, but they definitely die. And there are more of them. And now this might be even faster, except I don't have any more rock cocoons. So for now I need to stick them in here. So they can listen to nice music and make more cocoons. I wonder what all of these animations in the machine might mean. Do not stand on the closing line. I don't know. Things have happened. I guess I can now put one rock back. There should be enough cocoons arriving. Crafting speed is now at 22%. So this might still take about maybe 700 seconds, so over 10 minutes. Maybe I can try to improve something in the factory, or I could just end the stream here and let this continue off stream. And then I will have enough of those creatures eventually.